concerned. Hi, my name is May like the month, and today I'm going to show you how to do bright eyeshadow. I posted a look a couple of hours ago of this guy right here, and everyone seems to really love it. So I'm just going to recreate it for you and show you how I make my eyeshadow pop and how I mix very bright colors together and just blend it out. It's super simple. I think the look probably took me altogether like less than 50 minutes to do. Usually I take around like an hour and a half to do my makeup. For time's sake, I'm just gonna show you what I use on my face and just skip to, my face being fully done. If you want to see how I kind of did my makeup routine, you can go to my last video where I ran through the entire thing. But usually I just go through eye cream, my daily moisturizer. My eye cream I use from Ole Henriksen. It's the Banana Bright Eye Cream. And then for my moisturizer, I just use the CeraVe Daily Moisturizer. It's clean enough where I can use it every day on my face and doesn't seem too heavy and doesn't clog my pores. And then for face color makeup, I use the Laura Mercier foundation primer in hydrating, and then I mix the Dior Backstage in 3WO with the Makeup Forever Skin Booster. I do like a couple drops of this guy with 1 or a half drop of this, and I blend it out with my beauty blender. And for concealer, I use the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Medium Sand. I kind of do a couple dots underneath my eyes and just like some of my chin, top of my Cupid's bow. And bronzer, I use the Huda Beauty. I use the Tan Tour Contour and Bronzing Cream in Light. Obviously, I really, really love this stuff. I just use that with a smaller contour brush to kind of blend everything together. Again, if you want to see it more in depth, you can go to my last video. But I'm going to quickly do that and I will be right back. And I'm back. So, did my face, I did partial my eyebrows, which means I just use the spiking glue to, push everything up. I wait for it to dry. I tend to finish off my eyebrows after I do the entirety of my eye makeup. So one of the biggest tips I can give for bright eyeshadow, especially when you're doing face first and then your eyes, is to pack powder underneath the face or the under eye area. So just in case if any of the bright eyeshadow falls, it doesn't stick onto anything that is wet. So I take the Laura Mercier translucent powder and I take my beauty blender, tap it in, and then I just go. So you see this kind of white cast, which means that there's excess powder, which is perfect and what I wanted to achieve. And then the remaining that's in the cap, I take a fluffy brush. This one's from ColourPop. It is their F1 brush. Take the rest and just set the rest of my face with it. So what I use to get the very sharp line is that I actually go ahead and use a sticker. So people tend to use clear tape. Clear tape's perfectly fine. I just use whatever is around my house. I have these little tiny little name tag things. So what I do is I follow the under part of my eye and I kind of extend it. If that makes any sense. So the secret to my bright eyeliner is always using a white base. I'm taking the Inglot gel eyeliner in 76. I'm gonna take a smaller brush. This is the NYX Professional Makeup brush in 28. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and paint the liner on for base. So for bright eyeshadow, I tend to stay away from fluffy brushes until the very end if need be. But for this kind of case where we're just packing on color as precisely as possible, I tend to use paddle brushes. So these are the brushes that I used this morning, and I'm gonna reuse them again because I'm a lazy piece of shit, and I'm gonna clean them after I promise. I use this kind of style of paddle brush where, or like this one's a better option, where it's kind of thinner on the sides there, but it's still densely packed at the top. So yeah, something like this. And then for the inner corners, I tend to use like a tinier brush to get it more precise. So the first color I'm going to use is Sugar Pill's Love Plus. This is my very well-loved Sugar Pill palette. I'm going to go in with Love Plus. I pack on the product as much as possible. So you can see I put the most color at the end, and I leave a little bit of a fade right here where I'm going to put the orange. I'm going to use the Radioactive palette by Melt Cosmetics. Ooh. So super bright. It's a pressed pigment palette, which is lovely. I'm going to take the shade Radon, which is right there, and on a separate paddle brush, again, load up that color. And after I feel that it's all pressed in, go ahead and I move it towards the red. Then I can take the original brush that I put the red and then meld the two shades together. I'm going in with the neon shade, which is this bright, bright yellow. Again, packing over that white eyeliner. And then once you feel that the space is dry, then you can move to wiggling it around. I personally feel that if you move and wiggle and like swipe while the eyeliner is still wet, it kind of balls up, it might move around, make a paste, and the eyeshadow won't adhere as bright as you want. And I move into that orange shade again. For the green, I'm using Xenon in the Melt Cosmetics The Radioactive palette. Then I'm again using like a smaller brush. If you see that, if you close your eyes, that there's kind of this crease here, because I have really hooded eyelids, I just kind of tap it to blend everything, and also taking away any excess. So you see that's all excess right there. I'm gonna take Kimchi from Sugar Pill. It's all about TLC, baby. And my form of TLC is spicy water. The last shade is purple. So I'm gonna take the Poison Plum shade from Sugar Pill again. Oh, that's so gross. I'm so sorry. There we go. Taking that Poison Plum shade. Oh my god. You know, you're doing something for a little bit too long, and then you kind of have this sudden feeling that, oh, you're doing everything wrong. I almost convinced myself that the rainbow didn't look like this. I'm like, you dumbass, fucking the blue and the green are flipped. Okay, all right, shh, man, you can do this. Eyeshadow is a marathon, and you might question yourself along the way, but just remember, everything's gonna be Gucci. And that's the liner look. It's super easy. Just the 6 shades, 6 brushes, a little bit of time, and the power of prayer. So I think everyone is waiting for me to peel these off now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. On the other side. So if you see that, oh, there's a little bit of fallout right here or right here, it's totally fine. I just take my fluffy brush with that translucent powder. Since we already laid down a base of powder, it should be fine, but you want to really like touch to whisk it away. Then I'm going to put my liner and lashes on and a lip. I'll do the lip on screen actually. So I'll put my liner and my lashes on. I am going to do just a quick corner eyeliner and then put Sleepy Scarlet by Likely Makeup over top. Those lashes are to die for, especially when you're doing a no liner, like black liner look. Because they're so thin and wispy, it doesn't look out of place. And then my lip, I'm not entirely sure yet. So we'll figure that out when I get back. Just got my lashes on, so I'm gonna finish up my eyebrows. So I'm taking the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP in MVP in soft black. I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil in Completely Sepia 602, line my lips. And then I'm going to take the new MAC X Pony Makeup collaboration in Moot Point. This is a matte lip mousse. Tie it right in the middle. We did it! So this is my quick rainbow graphic eyeliner look using just 6 different colors and 6 different brushes. Come closer, everything seems to be nice and transitioned. So my tips are always use like a wet, sticky, white. This sentence is really derailing. But you know what I mean? I love using just like a white eyeliner that doesn't dry down too quickly so you can adhere the eyeshadow to it. Don't be afraid to pack it on. Use as much color as you want, and most of all, have fun. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, perfect timing. My laundry is done. I hope everyone has a great day, and if you want me to take a video of anything else for next week, let me know. It was a blast sitting here and talking to you guys, even though I didn't do much talking because it's very hard to talk while doing eyeshadow. Kudos to everyone else who's in the beauty space who can talk while doing their eyeshadow. That was a feat within itself. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!